Manchester is diverse. We have differing ethnicities, we have different beliefs. We're sitting at the Garden of Goodwill. It's called Manchester Growing Together Garden, and we are a garden right outside of Manchester Elementary School. I started this garden 6 years ago. The community recognizes this as a safe place, and it has grown with a lot of investment of time, love, nourishment, and sweat equity. So the first year Manchester Elementary planted it, we worked with Pittsburgh State Correctional Institution, and they were the stewards and they took care of our garden and we assisted them. So every year we're focused on some activity with the kids and the community in some way. Only in the city of Pittsburgh can you do this. To take a plot of vacant land and to kind of do something, to meet my neighbors, to help the kids. If I made one difference in one life, and I think there was many, I take pleasure in that.
It's mainly about getting the neighborhoods back to how they used to be. Safe places to live, safe places to raise your kids, and away from being, like war zones. My name is English Burton, and I am one of the 4 original founders of Northside Old Timers. Northside Old Timers is a violence prevention organization. We felt, like it was our obligation. Our organization is based on kids from K to 8, after school programs, and field trips and stuff like that, right? Just something that simple might save the kids' life. We teach them like crisis intervention and conflict resolution, how to resolve the issues without harming themselves or others. The Port Authority changed so many bus routes. A lot of people are using the city steps. We had picked out 5 sets of city steps. We cleaned the path on each side of the railings. We put flower boxes at the top and at the bottom, and we painted all the railings a bright safety yellow. It wasn't so ominous. They cleaned up a lot of neglect. This project was extremely beneficial. It allowed us to engage the community. You can't have sustainable communities, man, without neighbors being engaged with one another. So that's real huge for us.
Being a creative empowerment coach, I want people to tap into who they are, but build relationships with others while doing that and understanding the power in many. I am Ebony McQueen Harris, and I am loving all of the things that are taking place on the North Side. Propelling My Purpose is my vision of helping others understand that they have a blueprint in their community, whether it's talking to others, whether it's taking a vacant lot and transforming it. I provide for those individuals who are interested in getting connections with whatever it is that they're interested in. There's nothing to be ashamed of if you've lost a job, if you follow on hard times. Think about this person, think about this place, and let's see how we can actually get you connected and what resources are out there. I feel it's important for them to understand, like I said, first who they are, what those things are they need to work on in their life, and then identify one thing in your community that you want to make an impact in. Most importantly, having that sense of worth. We all are working together and we're all working in love.
We're here because we were listening to what the community wanted. And there is hope in our young people. We just have to take that time to offer it to them. I've been on the North Side all my life. You have some crime, violence in the community, but we're anchored here. We're here to stay, and we want to make a change. As a youth, I had outlets to be able to go, and I want to give that back to our youth. My husband and I implemented a place where we call it the community hub. So Cafe on the Corner has been an outlet where our young people can come in and they can feel safe to be themselves, irregardless of what they look like.
Folks come in and I do a lot of mentoring with the kids. Just try to keep them on the right track.
There's so many that we encounter here at Cafe on the Corner. They don't know how to go about applying for a job. Teaching them work ethic will actually help our people that will be able to eventually overflow into their families and into the community. My hope is that it would break down the dividing wall between our community of the old and the young. And until you sit down and have a conversation with another individual, only can you know who they really are.
My name's Chandler Cersei.
My name is Brett Cersei.
I'm in the 10th grade at Pittsburgh Obama Academy of International Studies.
I'm an 11th grader at Barack Obama Academy of International Studies, and I live on Perry Hilltop.
The main reason we did this project is to bring awareness to what kids have to go through in the morning just to get to school. The worst part is definitely the infrastructure.
I know for me and my sister who've walked down the steps, there's no lighting, so since we have to wake up really early in the morning, it's very hard to see walking down the steps because they're steep.
Kind of raggedy with garbage, and you can hear animals sometimes, and it's just really scary just doing that every day.
One of the things we hope to do is gather students from different schools who have like a long way to get out to school and interview them on what their struggles are.
And then we're gonna have our actual morning walk in the dark. And we're gonna have the people who come actually take the route that we walk in the morning and just share with them the struggles we go through every morning.
Me and my sister hope to see better infrastructure, government officials putting up street lights. Just little stuff like that would have a huge impact on us getting to school.
People outside don't understand the community, and so people look at it as a place of danger. But we live here and we know our community. We want to bring back where it would be a great place for people to raise their families.
Making it equitable for everybody in the neighborhood, not to divide it or make any judgment on anyone.
I want people to, some of the takeaways I want them to have is understanding that relationship is key. The more that you're out talking to people, that is going to help uplift and build yourself, and then it's going to trickle out to everyone else.
The main challenge is to tear down the walls that divide the neighborhoods. The 18 neighborhoods that make up the North Side, we want it to be one North Side.